The Dallas Mavericks are now going to the NBA Finals for the first time in over 10 years. It's been so long. The last time we seen the Mavericks in the NBA Finals, Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd was on the roster. And now Jason Kidd is the head coach leading this team with his star player Luka, Kyrie, and the rest to NBA Finals. Before we get into this video, I want to shout out Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves because that was a great team. That was a great roster. I just think it came down to who had the better player in the series, and the better player was obviously Luka, but Anthony Edwards and Cat and everybody else, Rudy, shout out to them. They had an amazing season. They took the defending champs to Game 7 and pulled it out. They swept KD and Book. A good offense. They did a lot this postseason, so don't count them out. Don't say they're a bad team. They had a good season for sure. Now, I'm going to be 100% real. The Mavs coming out the West is not shocking me at all because I did think they were going to come out the West. Either them or the Nuggets or the Clippers. It was those three teams. So I wasn't really shocked. I knew they were going to end up in the Western Conference Finals versus either of the teams. So I definitely did think the Mavs would be here right now. And it's just shocking now that it's here that they're actually going to the finals to face Boston. Now, before I talk about the Mavs versus Boston series that's coming up June 6th, that's going to be a great NBA Finals. We're going to find out some answers that we want to know about Tatum, Luka, Kyrie. We're going to get the answers that we need. But before that, I want to shout out Kyrie, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, PJ Washington. Those have been great pieces to this team. Even Derrick Jones Jr. Shout out Jaden Hardy as well. They have been very helpful to this unit. They've been helping Luka. And Luka doesn't have to carry that big load that he always does every single game. Now he can be more relaxed. But in game 4 or 5, it was game 5, the way Luka came out and started that game to get everybody else going, it was phenomenal. That was an epic performance by Luka in an elimination game to get the Wolves out of here. And he performed. He lived up to the standards and he did it. And now Luka's going to his first NBA Finals. He could be looking at his first championship, and he could be the best player in the world after that, maybe. I know the conversations have been between him and Jokic, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to think Luka might be the best player in the NBA now. Now, let's hop into this Mavs versus Celtics series. Now, first of all, before I start, like I said, Kyrie, Luka, they have been phenomenal all postseason long, especially in the series that they just played in the Western Conference Finals. But I do have Boston. Boston has not been pushed to the test yet. So I think Dallas is going to be the team to push them for sure. With this two of the greatest offensive players in NBA history. They're definitely going to push Boston. But I think Boston's defense, their offense is just, it's gonna be way better than I think than the Dallas Mavericks. Some people might not agree, some people will, but honestly, I'm gonna rock with Boston. I think they get it done this time, which especially if KP plays. I think the series is over. Drew Holiday's here, Derek White. Any one of them could give you a good game, so it's hard to see who's gonna really win this series. Now, some people might not think Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, the rest of Boston might not be able to perform up to the standards. But honestly, I think this team is ready. But I do think the Mavs are ready. So I do think this series goes to 6 games. I don't know. If the Mavs win, I do think it's in a Game 7. But if the Celtics win, I do think it's in 5 or 6. That's just the more dominant, more better team. And even what I've seen in the regular season, every time they matched up, they always smoked the Dallas Mavericks. So I don't know. I understand that it's regular season. Playoff basketball is way different. Luka and Kyrie, this whole team in general, the whole Mavs team in general has been playing way different from how they did in the regular season. So I can't really say that. But just going off that, you have to look at some of the regular season games. I mean, we didn't play those 82 games for no reason. So we do got to go back and look and see what happened. So I don't know, though. But both teams are ready. This is going to be an epic series. I cannot wait for it. But if you guys like this video, make sure you get this video to 6 likes. I will drop again. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next. We're going to talk about more of this series. And we're just going to keep updating you guys on the rest of this series. This is going to be an amazing series. 6 likes, I will drop another video.